Hello, greetings and love. Today I would like to share with you a breast massage. And so for this breast massage, what you need is your hands, your breasts, and your favorite oil. And you might like to add some essential oil of rose because that is the oil of love. And so for this massage, you can be standing if you like, or sitting, and just basically be comfortable. And start by just sitting and grounding. You could place your one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and do a little bit of diaphragmatic breathing and just ground. Just becoming loving and present with yourself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rub our hands together. Rubbing our hands together is going to get the chi, the life force energy flowing, yeah? And it's producing heat. So we're going to be heating up our hands. And then you can place one hand under and one hand over your breast. And it really feels lovely and warm. So warming up the breasts and breathing and sending love into the breasts, into your breast. So you're doing one breast and then the other. Yeah? So breathing. Can do the other side, and I'm going a little bit quick. I'm going to go a little quick, yeah. But you'll remember these, and you can do them after. So, and you can use the sound of the heart, ah or hum, to vibrate in this area. And you can really feel this vibrating in your solar plexus. Okay, so that's a nice beginning. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about cupping. So cupping, we're going to use our hands like a cup. And at the center of our palms, we have what is called a Lao Gung point. I believe that's Chinese. And the Lao Gung point is a strong healing point in the body, and it is also considered a minor chakra in some systems. So we're going to use these, and we're going to start by gently cupping, tapping the armpit. So I'm not flat to the armpit, I'm just cupping. And this is going to get any stagnation in the lymph flowing, any stagnant energy that's there. It's drawing it away. So you're doing the armpit for a little bit, and then you can put your hand on your hip and do from the center out, down, and around the breast. And as you do this, just breathe and relax and enjoy it, and really do this lightly. It doesn't need to be hard at all. Okay. So after the cupping, we're going to do circles on the breasts. And one way is dispersing the energy. So that is coming up the center, across, down, under, and up. Yeah? So up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. And so we're going to be doing this really lightly. We're not wanting to move the whole tissue. We're just really wanting to lightly stimulate the skin. And as I said, this is dispersing stagnant energy, stagnant chi. So as you're doing this and you're focusing and breathing, unlike I am as I'm demonstrating, you can visualize and imagine your hands filling up, gathering any resentment, anger, sadness, grief. Yeah? And when they feel full, just visualize them filling up. When they feel full, you can pull and release. Yeah, so it was like my hands are full and I'm pulling it out my nipples and releasing it from my hands into the earth, into Pachamama, where she can transform that hucha. Yeah, so this is the dispersing. And then after dispersing the energy, getting it all out. And just do this until you feel intuitively that you're done. When you feel that you've released enough, now we're going to fill. And so we're going to go in, down, out, and up, yeah? And again, very lightly, just stimulating the breasts. It just feels really good to love our breasts, to love our feminine center, and to honor ourselves in this way. And there's a lot of health benefits, which I mentioned in the assignment. So now we're bringing in energy, and you can visualize bringing in generosity, pleasure, receiving, love, opening up the heart, breathing and gently filling up. And when you're done, you can just bring your hands to a rest and cup your breasts. And you can always include an inner smile. Inner smile comes from Taoist sexology, and it's where the corners of your mouth just come up a slightly little bit, and the idea is that you're kind of like you're making a little cup for all the heavenly energy to fill up. And this is a really nice exercise, the inner smile. I often, when I put it into action, I feel a shift. So you can be smiling to the breasts, smiling to yourself, filling up. And just hold. These don't have to go in any particular order. You can take what I share with you here and make it into your own. You can just use your own intuition. The whole idea is just to touch and love the breast, to get the lymphatic system flowing, to get the blood flowing, circulation flowing. So now we're going to move on to the nipples, which are, the nipples have 800 nerves in them. That's pretty incredible. And the pathways, or the parts of the brain that are stimulated by stimulation of the nipples are the same as when the clitoris is stimulated as well, or the vagina, or yoni. And also, stimulating the nipples releases oxytocin, which is the feel-good chemical, the bonding chemical. And this oxytocin helps decrease anxiety. So, again, we can use our Laogong points and very gently making little circles, just connecting the Laogong point to the nipple. And when you don't have a shirt on, then your nipples can get moved around in a little bit of a circle. And this is just very stimulating. Can also get your juicy, or can also get your yoni more juicy, because there is that womb yoni nipple connection, breast connection. So this is a nice practice to do for as long as you like. And then the last, now I want to share with you fluffing. So fluffing is very, very gentle. Yeah, and this is also stimulating. So you can fluff your breasts, fluffing them, loving them. It's a really nice thing to do. So yeah, fluffing the breasts very, very gently. And then one thing that I want to share also is that a lot of us, our breasts have really shut down. A lot of times because they get so much attention. There's so much psychic energy that's being sent out to them. So when we're pulling out the energy from the breasts, it's a really wonderful thing to see, as well as just taking out any of that psychic energy, any toxicity that we don't want there. And yeah, so from a lot of this attention that we get towards our breasts, we start to numb them out because we don't want to feel. Sometimes we have a posture like this. We shut it off, close it down, and in effect, our breasts get numbed out and our heart center gets shut down too. So the solution to that is clear them with a nice breast massage as many times as you like per week. You can't do this too much. 5 minutes really is quite enough, but take your time and luxuriate and really enjoy it too. Enjoy the sensation when you have oil on. It's nice and slippery and sensual. It feels really good. And but the best solution to these energetic shields that we've created is to forget the shield and build better boundaries. And that is something that I help people do. Maybe at one point you can contact me and we can talk about boundaries. But having better boundaries, then we don't have to be guarded all the time. We can relax because we know how to protect ourselves. And also when we can really authentically express ourselves, and we feel a lot more freedom. Also, while practicing your breast massage, it's possible that tears or sadness might come up, and that is totally fine. Actually, it's completely welcome. And I want to invite you to meet any of these emotions with unconditional love, with non-judgment, and to just really be grateful, because this is a release. It's your body and your heart and your breasts and your soul purifying. And so it's a really good thing. Just be with your emotions, be present for yourself with non-judgment, and allow yourself to have this space for healing. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you picked up some tips. I am so happy that you're on this in-body love journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a beautiful day and enjoy your breast massage.